Alright guys, so since there was a lot of people that asked, since the new Crusher 360 was just released, had a lot of questions asking how do they compare to the Crusher Wireless. Because first off, I want to point out the Crusher Wireless is $150, where the Crusher 360 is $300. So we're talking about twice as much for these. And so you guys really want to know, is it worth spending the extra money for these? So let's start with accessories, because as you can see, the Crusher Wireless comes with a regular pouch. It's not the little silky pouch they normally come with. It has a cloth-like material. It is very soft on the inside. It's actually a really nice case, not to be a hard case, but you can see the little Skullcandy embroidered right up front. You have a headphone cable to be able to use them wired, and then you have the micro USB cable for charging. Speaking of charging, I do want to point out the battery life on these go up to 40 hours, to where the Crusher 360 is only 29. So that in itself is a huge difference. Another huge difference is the Crusher 360 has fast charging, where the Crusher Wireless does not. Now the Crusher 360 comes with a really nice hard case. Again, the little logo's embossed, it's black, just simple. But on the inside, this little compartment here, but you can actually take the whole thing out if you want, but this right here keeps your cables in. Same cables, micro USB cable for charging, and then a 3.5mm headphone cable with your control box, just like the Crusher Wireless. So right off the bat, you can see there's not a huge difference as far as accessories. I don't think most people are gonna wanna spend, you know, twice as much just to get a hard case. Build quality. That is where things definitely, you can tell where the upgrade is, because this is mainly plastic. It's very bendable, but it's not a cheap plastic. It definitely feels smooth. You can see the very thick metal extender in here. So these have actually kind of a tighter clamp force. A lot of people have commented on that. I've actually experienced myself. So when I bought them, I stretched them out over the box and left them for a little while, and it fixed that. These come in two different colors. You've got the all black version, and then you have this white one that has the tan ear cups, and then the gray fabric up top. The one thing I've pointed out that I don't like are these cables. These right here can hook and cut, and then you can't really do anything about it. The headband is a silicone, not a lot of padding, but for some reason, you know, I don't have discomfort issues with these, so that's not a big deal. Skullcandy logo right there. It's very simple, to be honest. And then controls, you have your base slider. This is a physical slider to be able to control it here. And I actually like this because you can get it more accurate to what you want. And then on the right hand side, you have your play pause button, volume up, volume down, and then of course you press and hold them to skip tracks and then go back. The 360 definitely has a better overall build, like it's not even close. These are a thick metal or aluminum, I don't know, but it just goes all the way across. Like these feel extremely sturdy, and as you can tell, there's no wire in between the headband. They actually hit it right here in the hinge. It's hidden and it's not likely to catch or rip or break on anything. That's a huge plus. These are available in the black with the tan accents, and then also just a solid black. Now they are labeled as limited edition, so I'm not sure how long these will be available. Ear cups, I did forget to mention, on the Crusher, it's very nice, and the Crusher Wireless is very nice and very soft, but the 360 has a really good memory foam. So it's a lot softer on the 360, and the 360 doesn't have the clamping force that the Crusher Wireless had, so these are way more comfortable than the Crusher Wireless, so that could be a huge plus for some people. Now controls, you have your power button on the left side. You also can utilize this button by tapping it, so it will show you your battery life. Also, while you're sliding your finger on the bass adjuster, because this doesn't have the bass slider, it actually has touch controls right here on the left ear cup. But when you're doing that, you can see your bass meter kind of go up again with these lights. It shows you where you're at. The right hand side looks identical. I mean, they have the same controls. This where the play pause buttons here, volume up, volume down, and then the skipping forward, skipping back. You can also see, you know, with it being this close, the difference in the ear cups. They are the same color, but the softness and the texture, this one is definitely made of a different material, and the 360, again, is just more comfortable. Sound is going to be the big thing, because if you're spending $300, you know, if you already have these, you're wondering if you should, you know, sell these and upgrade to these, or if you're in the market just looking at them for the first time, you're wondering which one to go with. Well, there honestly is a huge difference between the two. They both have really, really nice bass. Some people say that's not bass, it's just actually the haptic feedback giving that illusion of bass, and that's fine. But still, for those who want to feel impact, both of these are capable. Again, I've always liked the sound out of the Crusher Wireless. I always felt like the mids and the trebles could use a little bit more boost, but so many people would say that, well, the bass isn't picking up on certain frequencies, so it's missing out on some things, which is true. There are some that it won't pick up as far as the vibration goes. Well, they fixed that in these, and I don't know that it's a huge, huge improvement, simply because there's, again, like I said in the review, there's certain songs that when it starts picking up those frequencies, it's a little too much. It blends it in with the rest of the song, when some of those frequencies are just meant to be kind of laid in the back. These kind of move it forward, and some songs it really just messes it up. So you actually spend a lot of time trying to adjust the bass here to get things right. So it's kind of a hassle using these, because you find yourself adjusting bass way too much, as to where here I found like I like it right about here, and then it's perfect. I don't have issues with having to keep adjusting, and it works across a lot of genres. These I just had to do a lot of adjusting to. But overall sound, don't get me wrong, the Crusher 360 is better across the spectrum of, you know, bass, mids, and trebles. It just has better range. It sounds a little more open as far as the sound stage goes, and then just overall, it just has a better presentation as far as your sound. These are no slouch though. So if it comes down to, do you want, you know, is it worth the extra upgrade? I have a hard time recommending spending double the cost for slight improvements that, you know, some of them actually aren't for the better, when these sound completely fine. Now they retail for $150, and you could actually buy two of these for the price of one of these. Yes, these feel premium compared to these. That's not even close. And these are really comfortable. Again, that part really isn't close. And you get premium accessories, but we are talking about $300 instead of $150, when you really could enjoy either one of them. Overall, that is my opinion. I think both are great headphones. I just think $300 is pushing into a range where these are competing with things that could blow these away. And yes, these are better than these, but for $150, I think that's the sweet spot where the Crusher Wireless should be. I think, obviously, Skullcandy's go on sale a lot. You'll probably be able to catch these for about $200 maybe around the holiday season, so keep an eye out. But I just think when it comes to value, this is the better choice instead of spending double for this. That's my opinion. That's my quick video just to give a comparison between the two. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Thank you guys so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.